Welcome back to another video, guys, and today we're doing a special tower. Let me just drink my soda to gain my obby powers real quick. But we're doing our, I think it's a first Remorseless tower on this channel. I did a Thanos tower kind of breakdown, but I've never really done, like, this is a soul crushing, right? But this one is like right before a soul crushing difficulty, and if you can see, it's like kind of barely a Remorseless, right? So it's like hard, but honestly, it's a pretty good like intro to Remorseless tower. And yeah, this tower is kind of difficult, so I might struggle a bit, but here we go. So I would say this first jump, if you cannot do that, then you should probably not do this tower. It's not meant for you. But if you can do this first jump, okay, I just messed up. But if you can do the first jump, you want to just go up here and kind of want to just jump up until you get to this part. So you can either do, I would highly recommend doing this shortcut. Honestly, don't recommend doing that. It's kind of weird. Just jump up like this and just skip all this weird nonsense. Then you go on this one stud, and then you want to drop all the way down here. And you want to do a head hitter there. Wrap around. If you miss this wrap around, you could get saved because there's a little lower platform there. Like if you mess up. Here, I'll show you. Like if you accidentally fall down here, you could just jump up like that. So all good. Now we just want to wrap around to here. And then these ones are actually longer than you think. So you kind of want to just think of them as like wraparounds, but just long. And then now we're just gonna go into this one's also very long, so just watch out for that. And then the shorter one, and then you kind of want to just like do the tower of possible expectation wraps, right? Do like a simple wraparound. All right, now we want to just jump onto these. And what I like to do here is I like to just shift lock and then just walk across like this. I don't know, I feel like it just works really well. I don't know why, but you can also do, you know, like the long jumps like that. It's totally fine. Yeah, now we're here to do a wrap and jump onto here, and then come up here, head hitter, and you want to go in this cubby, and you see this ladder part, you kind of want to start climbing from there. You jump down here, and you can skip all of this by doing a high jump. But if you can't do the high jump, you can do it like this as well, where you do like a 2 stud. Or this last one's really risky, but you can kind of do like a helicopter power. Kind of doesn't work that well. I might get flinged off. Yeah. All right, now we're here, and then what you want to do is you kind of just want to kind of climb. I would say that's the easiest way to do it. I mean, you can go in and then jump up, but I like climbing through it, and then just align yourself to jump through that. And then what you want to do is get to this corner, and I like to just right here just try to jump through until I get around here, because it's a little risky, but you don't want to like spam jump because you can accidentally like fling yourself out too much. But you just want to jump in enough for you to kind of jump out, because there is a hole here, so you don't want to fall down through that. All right, right here you can do the tripwire technique, where you put your cursor directly in the middle of the wire, or you could just YOLO it like this. Or I don't know why I have T-pose equipped. Then you can high jump here. It's kind of hard, this one. Yeah, and then just skip all this. Or you could just do these wraps. These ones are pretty easy, so yep. Alright, now you kind of want to get to this ledge part, and then you want to do a head hitter here. That. And then like a good technique I do is I like doing this kind of head hitter, because it's allows you to do like longer stick outs, right? All right. Now we're just gonna jump up to here. That's kind of a long jump, so just be prepared for that. And now, if we jump here, you can bonk your head here, so watch out. But now we're on floor 3. Let's go. So you can pick any of these trusses to walk on, but it doesn't matter. And then that jump is pretty long, so just watch out for that. Bam. Zoom out a little bit. It's a little too close. Alright. Just a couple long jumps, and you kind of want to, for this jump, you kind of want to like climb up it, because you're not tall enough, I don't think, to kind of get up on it. And then zoom in a little on the second jump so you can see the one stud better. And then here we go. All right, this jump's kind of long, so watch out for that. And we're just gonna do like, we want to land right here, so what, kind of want to lodge in there. Yeah, here we go. Climb up. Bam. Go up on here for extra height. Jump around, climb up here, and then this part, just keep in mind of your HP, because you might lose a lot of HP. I would say if you have T-pose, it's really helpful here to do these wraparounds without taking too much damage. You kind of want to just wrap around them like that. And wrap. And here we go. We kind of, the platform is here, so we kind of want to do this like lodge, or I don't know, you kind of want to turn your body, kind of. So turn your body. This jump is kind of long, so just watch out for this one. Yep. And then this last one. So what I like to do on this last one is kind of get to the edge. Like, you could bonk like yourself like that, right? Just be careful. But like, once I'm like here-ish, I want to like kind of like jump to the side like that. And most of the time, honestly, this has like a 95% success rate for me. So it's a pretty good strat. I just like slightly tap left when I'm at the peak of my jump, right? And then do a couple more wraparounds. And then here we go. This part is the worst part. Actually, there's a worse part in the tower, but this part sucks too. So get ready. You take a lot of damage here, so just watch out. And then here we go. My monitor, it's like so hard to see this, but if you can tell, like there's transparent looking blocks that you kind of need to go on. Okay. Yep, that's why. All right, I'm back. I had a lot. I don't know why I kept falling down for some reason, but here we go. We just want to go on these transparent blocks. How close am I? Okay. And then this part, you want to look at the wall. Yeah. And this wall is going to show you where you need to go next. So first you need to wrap around, do a head hitter, and then you could high jump on top of this invisible block, but honestly I'd rather do this because it's safer. And then you kind of need to YOLO this by looking at this, right? Yep, there we go. Head hitter. And then this part, kind of hard to see. I think there is like a faint thing, I'm not sure, but you kind of need to just go for it. And just go jump. Nice. All right, that part really sucks. Yeah. All right, now you want to wrap around, go up here, and then jump on here, and watch your head because there's an invisible block, so you could just you kind of just want to skip all this garbage because it's just so stupid. Like, this whole part is so dumb. Like, you might need to just practice it because you're gonna fall here. Like, it's really dumb. Yeah, I don't know. All right, now there's another invisible block here. I don't know why you can't even see these. Like, how are you supposed to know that? I don't know. And then you kind of just want to jump up to here. So this is going to give you a warning that these disappear. So if you see that, it slowly disappears, and you kind of need to be fast. It's going to respawn though. Yeah. So you kind of need to be fast in this floor, but it's relatively easy. Like the jumps are super easy because I don't think they want you to struggle too much on this part. There's a couple one studs right there. A long jump. Yeah, that's a really long jump, so watch out for that. Do a wrap. Go up here. Another wrap. And then there's a couple head hitters. So if you fall down, you can catch yourself here, so don't worry too much. This part is the worst part. Bang. Yep, just a couple one studs. And I would wrap in like that. Because based on my last mistake, you bonk your head. That's not a good idea, especially if you have a shift lock. Alright, you've come so far. It would be a shame to fall now, wouldn't it? Here, take a break. Regular jumps. Yeah, so the break is literally just like 12 studs and just weird random hard jumps. But honestly, not that bad. Just got to like this one. Just be careful. Okay, well, good thing I landed here. It's that wrapping strategy right there. All right. I would say though, I think right here you just climb this, yeah. And then, bam. Here we go. The one studs on the walls. It's okay if you fall. There's a thing there. And then, bam. This one's kind of a far jump. Yep. Go in, jump up. Grab around here. Skip that. Skip all the unnecessary jump. Alright, this jump is annoying. Alright, well. Alright. Back at this jump again. Just kind of want to aim yourself. Yep. Just kind of want to squeeze into there. It's kind of tough. And now we're here. This floor is crazy. If you can like, you can high jump, skip it. I almost did it there. But honestly, I've not really practiced it that much, and I'll just be doing it this way. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Finally back here. All right. So I'm assuming best way to do this is like that. Yep. Just like going out and then in. It's more cleaner. Alright. Watch our head there. Jump up to skip that. Alright. Ooh, okay, this is... I think this part is in Thanos Tower, so definitely remember this part very well. Oh my gosh, I don't want to fall down here. Alright, there we go. Take your time. Yep. It's a one stud stick out. And then long wraps. There we go. Alright, finally. We're in the cruel floor. Yep. Alright. This one, you just take a bunch of damage, so just watch out. Just heal. Woo! Finally. This floor is relatively easy if you just... like, oh my god. Ah. If you don't freak out. Just make sure you heal a lot, because you're gonna lose a lot of health, man. Like, if you have healing items, this is really useful. But yeah, because you have to wait a lot. Kind of nervous because I haven't been here in a while. I haven't done this tower in such a long time. Alright, let's jump to skip that. Oh my god, alright. I usually do this skip because it's weird jumping into here sometimes. And then... Nice. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. This jump sucks. Oh! Alright, this jump is really annoying. But it's... You gotta just... this jump sucks, but like... Just know it's like much wider than you think. Like... Alright, that's a really long jump. And then this jump is, in my opinion, the worst jump in the tower. But if you mess up, try to land like right here. You could save yourself. But hopefully I don't mess up here. Yep. Oh my gosh, I actually did that. Oh my gosh. Alright, holy crap. That jump actually sucks. This jump is... You should probably practice this jump in like the practice place. Alright, here we go. Yeah, do a high jump to skip. Nice. Let's just skip all that gibberish. Okay. Okay. Yep, this one is a long jump. Nice. Alright, here we go. It's the final part. Wrap. Jump, jump, jump. Alright. Go, wrap around. Get to the edge. This is actually harder than you think. And then I like to do the setups like this. There we go! We did it! Oh my gosh! Guys, I can't really help you on that part because that part's BS, but... Oh, we did it! We beat ToTS, guys. No way. Let's go! Let's go! ToTS is beaten! Guys, we did it. I haven't done this in such a long time. I don't think I could do a Remorseless, but guys, dude, that's so freaking satisfying to... Oh my god, my obby skills are coming back, guys. I'm so happy, bro.